Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 8, Part 2. In Chapter 8, Part 2, we're going to cover Section 8.4, which is testing a claim about a mean with the standard deviation known. So somebody's making a claim about a set of numbers in terms of whether that set of numbers, the mean of that set of numbers, is in fact the same as or different to a known mean. And we know the standard deviation. That'll all make more sense when we get into the example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to once again do an example very similar to the homework problem that you have to do for this section. We're going to do problem 10 on page 445, section 8.4. Alright, and to do that we are going to need to bring up a data set from the CD that came with your text. So I'm going to go through that whole process with you. So I'm not going to label anything just yet. So first things first, we must find that piece of data. So we are going to go to Excel, go to Open. I'm going to need to go to the DVD drive, the Excel files, and we're going to go to body temp because it's number 10 says human body temperature. So we're going to go ahead and open body temp. I still have DDXL open from the last example, so I don't need to reopen that. I'm going to need to know how many trials there were. So we have, we start on row 1 and we end on row 106. So we have 106 trials. Make this a little bigger for you now that I've done that. So let's actually do a little labeling so we know where we are. We're in Chapter 8, Section 8.4. which is testing a claim about a mean. Okay, and we're going to do problem 10. So, and what does problem 10 ask? First, it refers to data set 2 in Appendix B. It says it includes 106 body temperatures with a mean of 98.2. Now this can be a little deceiving. Depending on how you approach this problem, if you want to do it by hand or do one of the other Excel methods, you'll need that mean that it gives you. But when we use DDXL, DDXL will calculate that mean. So we don't actually need that number, 98.2. Because, as I said, DDXL, we're going to enter all 106 data points. It will calculate that mean again for you. So be careful that you understand that that number is not absolutely necessary for our approach. Assume that the standard deviation is known to be 0.62 Fahrenheit. Once again, this is the clue that this is the type of problem it is. So remember, when you have the standard deviation known, you're going to end up doing a z-test. So that's important in a minute. Use a 0.05 significance level to test the claim that the mean body temperature of the population is equal to 98.6, as is commonly believed. So we have 106 body temperatures. And we have a mean for those body temperatures. And we want to compare that mean to the known mean, which is 98.6, to determine if that 98.6 number that we've always used is in fact accurate according to this data. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to open up DDXL. Once again, go to Hypothesis Tests. We're going to click on, remember, it's we have one variable, and it's a z-test because we have the standard deviation. So we'll click on that. This is not selected, so that's good. And we know we're in A1 colon A106. That's our range of data. We hit OK. Once again, this pops up. We have to, step 1, it tells you, I'm going through this process with you, but this software is pretty good. It tells you exactly what to do. Step 1, set the hypothesized population mean and standard deviation. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The hypothesized mean is 98.6. Don't get tricked into using that 98.2 number here. It's 98.6. This is the number that we've thought has always been true, not the mean of that data. I keep repeating it because it's a very common mistake. All right, and then the standard deviation is 0.62. Okay. The significance level, let me double check here, 0.05, so we just click on it. And it knows that it's right. I mean, there's no confirmation that you've clicked on it, you just click on it and it's okay. Then step 3, select the alternative hypothesis. In this case, we're not saying it's more than 98.6 or less than 98.6, just it is 98.6, so that means we're in the center with it. We don't have a directional here. It's straight on. And step 4, you hit compute. So we have a z statistic of negative 6.64, and we have a population value, a p-value, a very small p-value. And if you look over on the left side, right here, there's that mean, that 98.2 that they gave us. Once again, the DDXL will calculate that for you. And the conclusion, reject the null hypothesis, which means that our popularly held belief that the average body temperature is 98.6 is in fact wrong according to this data. And that this mean of 98.2 is too far from 98.6 to support the 98.6 number. Right? So that's your answer. This is very similar to your homework problem. If you follow this same approach, you should do just great. Please contact me with any questions as always.